What? Q-Wallet. Check that out, guys.
Look at that one.
What y'all know about that right there?
That's nice.
Nice stilo.
Oh, I like that.
Hell yeah. Hey, you got it, baby? Come here, Davey. Look, guys, out here in San Antonio, Texas, with my boy Davey. Known this Vato here since you were about, what, 16,
Like
15?
16, like 17, something like that.
That was a long time ago,
That's
guys.
half my age now.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like, how old are you now?
I'm 34 now.
34 years old. Yeah. I known this guy when he was a little youngster, doing music in the Chicano scene. Epic tracks, guys. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, y'all ask me all the time. You're like, hey, wait, kid, you're too old to rap. It's like, hey, bro, we've been doing this since we were youngsters. You know, it's timeless music, and
I never really quit. I just haven't put nothing out.
That's what I'm saying.
I haven't been inspired. You know what I mean? Like,
Bro,
I need a badass producer.
I feel you, brother. It's like I write songs every day. I wrote a song in the car. My wife didn't like it too much, but you know what I'm saying? But it's just part of our, our character. It's
I know,
like,
man.
You know what I mean? You can't, like, the music is a soundtrack to our lives. So guys, look, I wanted to tell y'all, look, this is another part of your boy Wicked One. The music scene is how this channel started. The whole reason why we have this channel.
That started too.
Exactly, just like that.
That was my artist merch. That was Ed Davies merch.
Ed
then
Davey.
eventually, Ed Davies became the guy behind the brand. Like I'm kind of behind the scenes making stuff happen for the brand.
And you created your own brand just
Yeah.
like that out of nothing.
Exactly.
Because I remember you were that kid with the little backpack
Always
at the car show, you know what I mean, selling your CDs, you know what I
I'm glad
mean?
you bring that up. I love that.
I mean, it's true story, bro.
Yeah.
And here you are today still doing it, bringing out solid merch, guys. We're talking about embroidery, solid, merchandise that people can really, really love, you know what I mean, and enjoy.
Yeah, I wanted to put out stuff that, like, people don't wear just because they support me. I wanted it, like, something like this color I had never done. So
this is
I
an
want
awesome
something like
color.
you go out somewhere, you go have dinner, and you want something clean.
Exactly, and that's what it should be about. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just barely started putting out my merchandise, and it's only gonna get better. Like when you first started your brand, it started a certain way, and now you're making quality stuff like this where people can enjoy, like, to go out and stuff.
That's cool
like
though, because like I was telling, like, even I did a video like in 2016 or something, and like they were interviewing me, and I remember I said something about it's the era of like independent music, it's the era of merch. This was like what, 7 years ago?
Yeah. And
that's around the time where like people weren't buying CDs anymore. And my whole thing was like, my mentality was always on like, oh, I don't need a job. I'm a good hustler. Like, I pop trunk anywhere. Like, I'll jump in my Cutlass and go to any town, go to any city broke, and figure out how we're gonna get there on the way. And people would trip out because I'll hop out at a gas station when I got a quarter tank left, and we'll just hop out at a gas station, walk up to an older lady, and it's like, "Fool, how are you?" Like, "Oh, you're gonna scare her away." Like, no, it's about how you talk to people.
How you approach it.
And so when I would sell the older people the CDs, I wasn't selling them the music. I was selling them a story. Like, hey, look, my name's so and so, and everything you hear on here, I produce myself, and sometimes it'll catch them off guard, start rapping to them, like.
But that's what makes a great salesman, though. Is your personality. You're selling yourself.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And so, I don't know, man. Like I eventually wanted to do that with my music career, dog. But I didn't know about YouTube streams. I didn't know other ways to get paid from music besides selling CDs.
Exactly.
So I kind of felt like, damn, like this is the end of an era that I always thought was a dream come true.
Absolutely.
No matter what city you pop up in, if you have your own nice setup, you're gonna make a killing with CDs. But people ain't buying CDs unless they really, really support you and they wanted like an
archive,
like a physical product that you sign for them.
Exactly. No, it's absolutely true, because I tell the people on the internet, it's like, they're like, oh, you're too old to be a rapper, right? Like I mentioned earlier, but it's like, no, man, I made that music a long time ago. Like, I got with the digital, because I explained the stories too. Like, we used to show up to the car show to sell our CDs, you know what I mean?
No, and then, pop trunk. That's the pop trunk era.
And they would be like, well, then I would tell them the story like you did. We were introduced to the streaming era. So we didn't have to make CDs no more. We put it on the freaking internet, and that's how we got, played. Yeah,
and I think if I would have put more focus into investing more into nice videos, because I know that when I it's weird, bro, because I kind of stopped messing with music around the time when I was doing my best stuff. Like
when you went to Cali?
When I finally went to Cali and worked with real producers like D Salas. That's people I listen to, like to get to work with those people. But but then it, like, I guess to me it just like, I didn't give up on it, but I got discouraged when I saw that I could be as successful as I want to be with it. but it all requires a bunch of footwork that time that I didn't have because for having a job and everything.
No, you're absolutely right.
And you become it sucks, bro, when you invest like thousands of dollars into a bunch of CDs. And they're sitting there, and it's not that people don't like your music. It's just you don't have the time to put yourself out there like that. And so you have a whole little like a garage full of CDs.
Yep.
And it's just money sitting there. And back then I didn't know about credit. I didn't know how to use other people's money to, I didn't.
Exactly, guys.
So I was coming out of pocket for everything. So if you spend $2,000 up front on some CDs, like that's $2,000 of your money that you have sitting there.
Yep.
Versus now when I'm learning how to if you get an interest-free line of credit for like 24 months or something, and you got 24 months to make moves and make payments and not
with
pay
somebody else's money.
with other people's money.
Yep.
And and you pay them back as you make the money.
Exactly.
And it's not putting you out of it's not putting you in a hole where that was the money I was gonna invest into this other thing.
Exactly. And believe it or not,
Everyone wants to start a business. Everyone wants to be a solopreneur, entrepreneur, whatever. And they want to go from I'm gonna work I'm just gonna stay at my regular job as long as I can. And I'm just gonna save up money, and then whenever I'm ready, I'm gonna quit and I'm gonna go start a business.
yeah.
Why would you quit and then go start a business? Why not start if you have bad credit, first of all, you can have all the money in the world, but if you're gonna go broke trying to buy everything cash. But if you can finance a machine that's gonna make you $1,200 a month, or a week, and it's only a $200 monthly payment, you do the math, and especially if you're working with no interest or interest, really low interest,
Yeah.
because of your good credit. And so when I applied for the PPP loan, I don't want to get too much into details about the CPA's recommendations or none of that, but I couldn't get the PPP loan because of what I had reported my previous year.
Yeah.
It made it look like as if I was in the zero or whatever.
Yeah, you weren't making no money.
And then, I wasn't making no money.
Correct. This is what I'm telling y'all. It's in the beginning, they're always gonna tell you, you're gonna run into the CPAs, and they're gonna tell you, hey, mark everything down. You didn't make no money, so you don't have to pay no taxes, and you don't have to, and maybe you even get an income tax.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Look, guys, getting an income tax is not good. If you get an income tax, that's not good. I'm telling you right now, as a businessman, you have to pay money. You have to sacrifice.
My first year of not getting an income tax, I was like, damn, bro.
Right, because we're not used to that, right?
I was sad because you look forward to it.
Bro, that's how we grew up. We didn't know no better.
I know.
But it's now, it's I have to pay. Look, guys, you have to pay taxes. If you pay taxes, that means you made money.
Yeah.
So what Davey was saying, his CPA told him, look, the way he did the taxes, he was showing he wasn't making no money, and even showing that he took a loss. So then when you go to the banks, they're and you're trying to borrow $150,000, you're trying to borrow any kind of money, they're well, you didn't make no money.
You don't look responsible. Why would I give you this much money?
You didn't make nothing.
If you keep losing every year.
And you haven't showed a profit.
Yeah.
So when you make a profit, that means you're paying taxes. So if you made $50,000, guys, that's freaking amazing. If you made $30,000, that's $30,000 that you made that year for your business. The bank is be oh, well, you're worth $30,000, and you paid $3,000 in taxes.
If you're well prepared, there's another thing I didn't know. If you're well prepared, then it shouldn't hurt you at the end of the year.
No.
You should be ready. I understand you don't mess with social media and stuff, but it's the same shit, bro. It's chismes and novelas and
it's drama.
I was telling people I tell everyone, man. I tell everyone one thing I can say is one thing I take pride in that I could say openly I really, really take pride in and how that my name has a really good standing.
Yeah.
I don't burn bridges if I don't talk to you.
Exactly.
If you were to ask the people who I don't talk to why we don't talk, I can guarantee you they probably
something they did.
No, yeah, exactly. No, and they'll tell you too. It's not.
So I'm saying.
And then just recently, I started not staying quiet. It's stuff that, if you
Wow.
It's people that'll ride your coattail all the way, but then openly not like you, or trying to use your resources or trying to use you for how they can better themselves from you, and if you're a passive person, you're gonna just kind of man, you know what, we're getting the bag, dog. I don't care, dog. I don't care. For me to even address it, it ain't even worth it. I ain't whatever. So you just try to distance yourself from them, but then it gets to a point where it's you just finally have to call it out.
You have to. You have to.
Yeah, and then it's boom, and then
So
Let 'em-
that's exactly what I just did.
Oh yeah.
If you go to my, like, bro, I got lives that I do. They get thousands of views.
Yeah, yeah.
Who the fuck
On your
watches
YouTube?
who the fuck watches a 2-hour
You have some live ones, right?
Yeah, and they're like, man, Wicked, bro, I fuck with you. Because it's like the way we talking right now, bro. It's just the way I am with the people.
Yeah, yeah.
And I said exactly. You heard what he just said, right, baby?
Yeah.
And my wife is
We're just catching up now, right? It ain't like we know.
Bro, but we all go through the same
Yeah.
thing. And you just straight up here on the camera said exactly what I'm going through in my life right now. Right now, bro.
But you could be a passive person and let shit slide, right?
Yes.
But it just gets to, for example, like this event right here. Look, I'm gonna take you over here. Let's go. It's
All this little area here.
yeah, these are gonna be vendors. We're gonna have food vendors over there. They're gonna be selling like tripa tacos. They're gonna sell, quesadillas, Mexican burgers, and then there's gonna be a bunch of vendors. I'm gonna be set up out here. We're gonna have an ofrenda where anyone who's lost a loved one, they can
Yeah.
take a picture.
Oh, I love that.
For sure. We've done that, right, baby?
Yeah.
We're definitely gonna be taking pictures.
Yeah, so I have people who don't even like, so many people who don't even from the rap scene didn't support me or didn't, or acting like I wasn't there. All those same people reaching out, trying to jump on the event. Hey, how much to perform and how? It's like, bro, y'all still out here paying to perform?
What the heck?
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool, bro. I'm
Hey,
excited.
Y'all don't have it open over here for like a walkthrough. We're gonna have some limited edition bottles.
Oh yeah.
So like
with your brand on it.
Yeah, it's gonna be our brand and
Oh,
and then on
it's like a collab.
Yeah. Yeah, so November 5th, here at Alamo Beer Company. It starts at 5 o'clock. I've been doing it, I'm on my 4th year doing it. And it's basically, it's a big Day of the Dead celebration with an urban twist.
Gonna have like a car show also.
Yeah, it's gonna be like a big car show. And then down here, we're gonna have a bunch of vendor booths.
Heck yeah.
I know, from networking, it's just a huge thing to like show everyone the power of my networking and my reach. It's an organic reach of a bunch of cultura put together that day. Like this whole side right here, there's gonna be muralists. They're gonna be doing murals, and then we're gonna have a breakdance showcase. Like
that's gonna be awesome.
B-boy battle.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna be giving out prizes too, like for the best dress, the most decorated lowrider car.
Nice. I saw on the flyer that it showed that y'all are gonna have like an Aztec ceremony.
Yeah,
as well, right?
like at 5:30 that day, we're gonna. Every year we do it where I have my friend Laura and her husband. They're part of the Capuyi. It's like it's a group, and they do a danza azteca. They bless the ceremony, and nice, bro, with the feathers and the nice outfits and everything.
Wow, that sounds cool, man.
They start the event with that, and then we kick off the live music and the DJs. And of course, like I'm real exclusive on the whole music thing. I don't perform much anymore. It's been a few years since I've done a show. But when I do with this event, like I got a whole set, like
heck yeah. So we're gonna be able to hear the oldies and everything, right?
I'm a perform.
Guys, y'all don't want to miss that. You know what I mean? I know y'all been following me, and y'all know that I bump Davy's music. I've been knowing him for a lot of years. So definitely, guys, y'all come out here November the 5th. It's gonna be here at San Antonio, Texas, at the Alamo Beer Company. It's gonna be an epic event, guys. You don't want to miss this. I will be here. I'm gonna be here with a lot of other people that you're inviting, right? It's gonna be a big event.
Like TikTok influencers. Now my YouTuber homie. Yeah, my YouTuber homie. When you're way more than that.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's cool to see your journey too, bro.
I appreciate that. Hey, bro, we both come a long way.
My kids trip out, man, because like everywhere I go, like it's like I don't realize it how I know so many cool ass people, like like the whole George Lopez.
Yeah.
Or we go somewhere, like we're at an event, and like I get daps from people, and I stop and like I take pictures with people, and like, damn, who's that? Oh, that was so and so. I'm like, what? Are you serious? Like it just, I know a lot of cool people, bro. I'm blessed to know a lot of badass people in the scene. And
we're nothing new to this. This is nothing new to us. We've been doing this for a long time, bro.
And so that day, it's a bunch of that. Like it's like a big. Let's say, for example, like the way I put it, if you're a photographer, that day is like an overload of like. You're not gonna know where to shoot. Like bring a few SD cards with you.
There's a lot of content to capture that day.
There's gonna be plenty of content that day to capture. Like whether you're a blogger, whether you're a videographer. Like I have a homie who's bringing the picture I showed you. He's bringing out a drone, so he's gonna capture the whole party from the sky.
That's gonna be.
And then you'll see the city in the background, the skyline.
Heck yeah, Davey.
Yes, hey, man.
Bro, I'm excited. Like it's like I said, as soon as I saw it on Instagram, I was like, oh, I'm there. And not only that, what made it just that much more special to me was that same day my wife is doing a marathon.
She told me that earlier in the day, right?
Yeah, so she's gonna be doing the marathon that day. After her marathon, we're gonna get ready and we're gonna be on the road to San Antonio to come do your event.
Take a nap on the way,
bro,
right?
we're
Yes.
excited about it. Like we love that, and it's my birthday is November the 7th.
Come celebrate with me, dog.
That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna celebrate it together, man.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate you, man,
For sure,
and I
man.
definitely appreciate you, your hospitality, brother, and having us here and showing us,
Yes,
you know,
sir,
the where it's all gonna take place.
Yeah,
you know,
for sure,
we're here right now behind the scenes.
Yes, sir.
You know, we're just here chopping it up, having a good time, guys.
Oh, and then there's this big company here in San Antonio. They're called Rico's Nachos. They're like the official. Like if you go to the baseball games, they're the ones like the official nacho brand or whatever.
Okay.
They're donating like 5 cases of nachos. So that whole section over there, it's gonna be the Eterno Estilo booth, like my whole brand. And then next to that, we're gonna have the ofrenda right here. But then my kids are gonna be having a booth for the nachos. So like it's free nachos and cheese till they run out.
And that's
Nice.
another thing, guys. It is a free event, so y'all come out
It's
here
all
with the
ages.
family. You know, all ages are welcome. They're gonna have live music, face painting. It's gonna be a good time.
You remember those pictures from back in the day? It was called glamour shots, where you go to the mall.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so there's gonna be some badass like a professional setup where with the backdrop.
For
where
those photos?
Yeah, where you can
Oh
take
hell no,
where you
we
can take-
getting those, baby.
Oh yeah, for sure.
photos of those.
Then it's gonna come out like back in
And
the
then
day.
like, so there's this DJ from Austin. He's coming out and he sets that up. And then he has a homies machine, a vending machine.
Yeah.
And you can buy the homie dolls.
You ole. Hell yeah, bro. Hey, Davey, that sounds. It sounds like it's gonna be epic, bro. Y'all don't want to miss this, guys. Look, this is the 4th annual, right?
4th annual,
Fourth
yeah.
annual, guys. So this is something to look forward for in the future. But for now, guys, y'all come down here November the 5th. Come see me, Davey, and everybody else is gonna be out here, guys. We look forward to seeing y'all, and we'll catch y'all on the next one, guys. Peace.
Famous.
You ole, my boy.